world of sports. We are going to start in Europe, in Germany to be precise. And it's because there is something happening there that isn't pleasant at all. It involves a Nigerian, in quotes, a Nigerian player who never played for Nigeria. That's why I said in quotes, Dennis Aogo, and a former Arsenal goalkeeper, Jens Lehmann. And it isn't pleasant because it has to do with racism. Former Arsenal and Germany goalkeeper Jens Lehmann has been sacked from his role on Hertha Berlin's board after he sent a WhatsApp message to Dennis Aogo, who was acting as a pundit, and he called him, wait for it, quarter black guy. Aogo, who works for Sky in Germany, he posted a screenshot of the message from Lehmann on Instagram and wrote, "Wow, you are serious? The message was probably not for me." The Lehmann, he has now apologized, and he said that he meant that as an ex-German defender, Aogo was very knowledgeable. He had helped to increase the quota. You know, we complain that there is very little, involvement of black people in technical things, especially in football. Yes, footballers, you see black players, they play just because they are footballers, and when you are good, you play. But in the technical aspects, in terms of coaching, you don't find many black people. You look at the entire English Premier League, for instance, the 20 clubs, the whole of the English Premier League, there's just one guy that we could say is black. That's talking about the Wolverhampton Wanderers coach Nuno Espirito Santo, who's from Cape Verde and Spain also, so he's just the only one. And even if you go to the championship, there are very few of them that you find. The same thing, you go to the German Bundesliga, the Italian Serie A, the French Ligue 1, and the German, which have I not mentioned? English Premier League. You don't have that many blacks involved in other things. Not just black people, but of course we are in Africa, so we talk more about blacks. Even the Asians and other minority groups. That's what they call BAME in England, BAME. That's the Black, Asian and Minority Ethnic Groups. That's what the acronym BAME stands for. So it is a huge problem in Europe. And Dennis Aogo now, being a TV pundit, he has retired at the age of 34. He could have played for Nigeria, but he chose to play for Germany. He didn't have a particularly great or long international career. But now that he's acting as a pundit, you had someone, Jens Lehmann, who played for many years at Arsenal, and he had many great black teammates. Thierry Henry, of course, already comes to mind. Patrick Vieira is there. Ashley Cole. He played with all of these guys. Sol Campbell. And he could say something like this, sending that message on WhatsApp to Dennis Aogo. And when Aogo reacted the way he did, and now he has been fired, he said that he actually meant it as a compliment. He was saying that Dennis Aogo is so knowledgeable. And even his explanation, I think, is a bit insulting. Because when you say Dennis Aogo is so knowledgeable that he has now added to the black water, are you saying there are so many black people who are ignorant, and so when you now have a few of them that are knowledgeable, that's why they make the cut as a pundit on a TV station? However, despite his explanation, Tenor Holding, the investment group that Lehmann represents on the supervisory board of the Bundesliga club Hertha Berlin, they reportedly said that the 51-year-old's contract would be terminated with immediate effect. Hertha Berlin club president Werner Gengebauer, he said, such statements are in no way representative of the values that Hertha Berlin stands for. We distance ourselves from all forms of racism and welcome the action taken by Tenor Holding. Dennis Aogo, who's 34, played for Hamburg and Stuttgart, among others, and he earned 12 caps for Germany. He retired from playing in August 2020. Lehmann made 200 appearances in 2 stints at Arsenal before he retired in 2011. So disappointing that Jens Lehmann, who, as I mentioned, play with notable black guys will say something like this.
Well, I'm disappointed in Yes Lemon, honestly, for somebody who also played for Germany. And I remember when Nigeria wanted to have Dennis Aogo switch allegiance, that did not happen, and instead he decided to stay with Germany.
No, I think he got to know really late when they attempted to get him on. I think he was already past the age when he could switch allegiance.
But not the same. He helped Germany in so many ways, and now he's a pundit, and it baffles me why he retired so early. At the age of 34, he's already retired, now doing punditry with Sky. And for him to have been, attributed that kind of a comment to have been attributed to him, I think that's really sad one from the side of Yes Lema. Though he's trying to apologize and also trying to paint him and say, okay, it's no knowledgeable. If you are just giving somebody, if you are commending someone, you put it in a way that, okay, the person will know that, okay, you are commending him for what he's doing.
Just say, great that you are a fantastic analyst. You are a great pundit. Why would you say black and you say quote a black guy? So what does that mean?
That's insulting.
Of course, it's insulting. So you expect the guy to screenshot it and put it out, because we are all fighting racism. This time around, we are all saying, okay, let's fight racism and let's kick it out and all that.